Yo, 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 good evening, people. Um, We're back, I think. Yeah. All right. I like that. So, what are we gonna do today? It just depends, right? Um, kind of. There we go. That feels better. That feels better. It's resolved, right? Or could we? And then we would be here, right? Or, or Let's see. What? That could it'd be a little different the second time around, right? As far as timing. Let's see. Let's start with that. But also, can we fingers crossed? No errors, please. No errors, please. My computer's starting to become trash with all the updates and stuff. So I gotta see, see. Hold on. Not actually the computer's the drive, but we're just gonna blame the computer. Gives me a reason. Gives me a reason. Let's try this again. But I do want a better computer, and I want a motherboard that can hold more than one BME drive. It'll solve a lot of problems. So right now, all of my complete libraries, well, complete software is sitting on a regular hard drive. So it likes to give me a hard time, but it's okay. It's okay. Just scared. I also think too. You know what? I should have did that. But yeah, ever since we got the update to what was it, Native Access 2.0, and we got the new complete control and all of that, it's been acting kind of yeah. I'll just roll with it. Roll with me. There we go. No problems. All right, here we are. So let's what's up. Start playing Jane. We'll craft it as needed. I like piano tech because it's light on resources, but go to piano sound. It's either this or I'm gonna use the one from UAD. Both of them sound really, really dope. The others are okay too. I have like the Gentleman and all those other ones, but I like the sound of Noir. It feels right. Yeah, that just hits different. Yeah, can't beat it. Mm, volume. like. I like. Okay. Tempo. What was it? 85 or something? Let's put it back there. Set this back up and let's get going. Metronome on. And let's go. All right. For sure. Move back. The rest of this, we'll fight. We'll fight for it. All right. Yeah. Sure. These two a little shorter, and just this one. Okay, so comes out about here. You know what? Two, three, about the same. Back. We got this, and for some reason, all right, and then these two just need to come over. And I like how that goes. So start it back, no metronome. It's kind of like something like that. Okay. And then we can come here and start messing with some things. This is softer. A little bit more. That should be fine. So here, I'm just kind of picking some notes that aren't going to be played exactly when the rest of them are played. Sounds pretty robotic. So we're just sliding things ever so slightly. It's not like we're playing it with a roll, right? We're just, it's more together, but if you actually, right, watch yourself play or like pay attention, these notes are not being pressed at the same exact time. Somewhere there's a little something, right? That's why it sounds the way it does when you press notes together. Now, if we wanted to, we could, right? But we're not doing that. Something a little faster, it's a little stronger as far as the intensity. So we want them closer. Not so close where they're stacked on top of each other. Down like that. With that, I'm cool with that. No, we're not going to use another piano. I haven't been here in a minute. Don't tell me. It's tempo synced. It won't work. Yeah, it can. It could work if I wanted it to. Ooh, hold on. Little too light. So it's a little different just because it sounds different but familiar. And that's because we're playing in C minor, right? But if we go up 3 notes, start from there and play all those notes, we get E flat major, which is the relative minor. So I can start on E flat major, and I can get something that sounds a little more up that may potentially balance this out, right? I do like this sound higher up here, but it sounds too much like a piano. Okay, okay. Nice. Okay. Maybe not this sound, but that melody. Let's get that down. Okay, hopefully that's together. That may or may not. Ooh. We might come back to that one. Okay. Come on. Make sure I got this right. Cool. Let's take it to about work with that. Is it this one? Nah. All right, let's get out of here. Let's. We'll come back to that. We'll come back to that. Ah. Messed up the whole thing now. Something like that. Something like that. All right. Trying to get that sound to be more consistent. I think it's velocity. Or it's just changing. No, because I'm even pushing it all the way down. maybe something like that. Oh, Mr. Big Banks, appreciate you stopping by. How you doing this evening? Thank you for that follow. Trying to get this percussion part down. How we're gonna do this? So, I could do 4. We could try 4. Darn it, I messed that up. Okay, hold on. Restart. So So something like that. I got you. Right when I had it. Come on. So like something like that, right? So let's take this out. Let's do that. Right, so a little too fast. Gotta love latency, right? So what if we do... That still sounds like it's too fast. Yeah, let's I still feel like this is all too fast, right? Am I okay, and then okay, that's what it was. Too fast. Okay, so looks like we just need to slide some of this stuff over. Then it goes back to why does that seem like it's... I see. It kept the okay, so it's perfect. Let's get rid of that. Make sure we didn't. Of course we did. Got you. That's okay for right now. Whatever, right? Something like that. Gotta have a groove. Ooh, that might be a little. Why? We'll come back to it. We'll come back to it. Yeah, got it. It's got that groove where you feel like it's not there. If we not grooving, not moving, right? On to the next one. Maybe not this, but who knows? Let's see. That dynamic up. Nope. Hold on. How do we do this? My brain. Ah, come on, brain. Okay. Woo! Sorry. All right. Okay. I don't want it to be too low, but at the same time, everything else is kind of playing. I don't want it to be in the way. That might be a little too high up. That might be it right there. But I don't mind the lower either, because the piano, we're definitely gonna EQ out the lows. So it'll kind of give some space there for the brass. We might end up doing that. Or could we do it like this? Okay, if we do that, could we do ooh, we might be cooking with that one. Okay. I have it set where I can. Yes. Let's see if it'll allow us. All right. Are we that good? Are we that good? Is FL Studio that kind? We're about to find out. We're about to find out. Okay. For new track, let's go in here and then. Sorry, wrong note. Wrong note. Just when you thought it would loop, it doesn't, but that's okay. I'm gonna get this right. Move. We get it. We get it. We get it. Okay. And then this one, we're doing the third. Oh, because that's a different. Okay. Maybe in the grand scheme of things, it won't too much matter because we still got to, right? So we won't hear it too much. All right, here we go. Darn it, darn it. Okay, because I got to think about this individually now. Take this. It's not back. All right, so empty. Try it again. Maybe not. maybe not. Maybe not. Change the notes. Yeah, I could have copy and pasted, but nah. Especially we're dealing with dynamics. So I may want to do something a little different with each one, and copy paste just won't do it. So that's there. These are gonna hold. Over. Oh, is that what happened here? That's okay. Little more. No, it's Wait, are we there? Okay, and then all the way back. It's gonna do the same thing, right? So okay, and that's where it goes different. So we're gonna play this. That's doing the bass. We're getting our 1-3, and then we'll just have this copy one. The bass kind of has some definition there, right? With the higher octave of the horns. Then it goes up. Sorry. Yeah, that's basically what we're looking for. Okay. Okay. Back to the beginning and go. Or we start back? Can we start again? I messed that note up. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I start thinking about this, the more they need their own track. They need their own track. So we'll leave the low in there. We'll take Why didn't it capture? Okay. Let's take this out. That one here. Give it its own little spot. Easier to blend, blah, 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 blah. And we'll take this one, same thing. Ooh, duplicates. Here. And we need to fix this one actually. Okay, so we know. Further, didn't it? No, that was about right. It's this one. Keep it together. That's fine. Do I want to? Let's see. It doesn't even help. What are we doing here, people? They're like, we don't care about your velocity. We don't care about your velocity. This is still going to be loud. All right, so let's mute these two. Let's see. Something like this. But this is already on 1, right? So 2, 3. Something like this. Now, 4. Drop this. Keep the center. Okay, everything is here. There. Oh, I see. I got the little widening thing here. I was like, it sounds a little different. But the combined volume's a lot louder than we would like it, right? So at least we know we're not clipping there, right? Okay, can we bring everything else back in? What does it sound like? That's okay, because brass gets really loud very quickly, right? And what was I saying the other day, right, about EQ? Okay, you can picture this as a sound stage, and you're looking at this stage from the top down, right? So anytime we boost frequencies, we're pushing it to the front of the stage, which is gonna appear what? Louder to the audience, right? So if we cut the frequencies, then we're pushing to the back of the stage, which is gonna make it sound what? Quieter, right? So brass, usually on the stage, sits in the back. Got a brass section, right? So once we find those sweet spots, right? And it's usually over in that 1 to 3K area. Usually, I'll say 2 to 3 is going to be it, right? So you can see here we are. Where are we actually? Right at 3. Okay, so you can hear it sounds really, really good, even this loud. It's not piercing loud, right? It's a clean kind of loud, right? That's clarity. So all we're gonna do, what we'll end up doing in the mixing process, is taking this area and we'll drop it right a few dB. It's gonna make it sound quieter. It's gonna make it sound like it's more background, right? So you can still hear other things that are going on, right? Right? We'll add some saturation, we'll give it some more energy so it cuts through a little better, but this is gonna be that thing, right? Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. I've had to EQ some brass in a while. It's gonna be fun. All right, so I think that kind of takes care of that unless we need more to like add in, and if it is something we add in, it's going to be something very repetitive. There's going to be some kind of arpeggio, or maybe there's a one note something, whatever it is, right? That's it. But as it sounds right now, I don't think we need to add anything else to it. I think we need to add anything else to it. So um brass low, uh, brass mid, brass high. All right. This is percussion. So we'll do that. This is supposed to be our bass, which we still haven't figured out yet. This is our piano up here. And then this is some kind of synth sound that we have going under the piano. Synth. Um, we haven't added any drums. That's pretty much been it, right? So we got our piano. Yeah. So the stuff that I preach, right? Practice what I preach. What is that? Right? That's C minor, but we take out the fifth. So we just have these thirds. You can make melodies out of stuff like that, right? Right? You can make melodies out of thirds. Don't be scared of them, all right? You don't have to have full on chords, right? Sometimes you could just do partial. Right? You can just C minor 7, right? C minor 6, that's a C minor, right? And that will be your C sus4, right? So you can literally just walk down. You just did that, right? Didn't have to be all together. Right? You didn't have to do all that. You just sometimes it's the little things, right? So that's all we did is we made melody out of our thirds basically. This one here's a little different, right? It would be right 1 3 5, right? It would be that, but we just right? That's it. So this one's a little different. Then we go back to the third. Everything's in thirds here. We get here. Even if you start here, right? That's still not that third, right? But it works. And so, bam, we're able to put something together really simple. And there we go. That's the piano. And then we have this synth kind of just carrying between those downs, those quiet spots in the piano, right? Then we introduce all of our brass or then we introduce some percussion here. Okay, we're the wrong thing. Let's take it to 10. I know. Oh, that's not what happened. Hold on, let me find where it happened. I thought it was here, but it wasn't. So, you know, wrong pattern. There we go. Boom. So, back. Okay. And then I'll say it 100 million times. Drummers on robots. Okay. So, got to go in here. Probably the fastest, the easiest way, again, is the way I'm showing you. Well, the fastest, easiest way is going to be actually just play the drums, right? But the next best thing, if you don't have that, right, and you got to print these, then just break it into sections. Think about your timing, right? So let's say we want to do 4/4 kind of thing. Whoops. We break that down, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Our 1 is the loudest part, right? And then from there, we could start to do some things that we hear, right? But as long as we break it down into smaller pieces, then it makes coming up with your own patterns and rhythms much easier, right? So doing it like this, now we have a groove, right? So everything's not hitting at the same velocity robot, all right? But we do have something here. Yeah. Now you can start thinking of where you might want to do. Need to make some more space here. All right, cool. So what if you want to do like right here, right? And we want to get something like that, then we can start to play with that because now we can see on which note we need to do it, right? Right now you can start playing around and you can start making some stuff, right? Let's see. So let's do. Let's do it this way. Hold on. Right. Now you got something that's a little different. Right. So now you can keep going through till you get a pattern that you like, and then you can duplicate this as you need to, make changes on the other, whatever, right? But that's how you start it. So we end up doing like that just to keep like a. I think we'll repeat that. So here, what we'll do is like it's up here. Maybe put a gap here as well. Trying some stuff now. Let's take that back. Let's take this one out. Yeah? That sounds dope, right? Boom. Now we got a nice little hi-hat pattern going here. Oh, this is gonna go. Like that. Okay, hold on. Yeah, all right. Let's see. Let's do it right quick, just so we can kind of get an idea. We might end up using that one. I do want to find something that's a little. I may go dig it later. Oh, I slid everything over. Okay, that makes sense. And this will be easier too, so again, we kind of get to doing this because some of it's lower. Maybe so it's gonna rattle a little. That way it'll be a bit more even, right? And then we'll create all the dips and stuff like that. But this is sick. I can take it. I will take it. I have to figure that out later. But that's pretty much it. Once the bass gets in here, this is a wrap. And then we can either take out parts, like maybe I could put these on separate tracks, right? Right, so maybe we can make like the lower brass play without having the higher, right? And we'll still have that bass in the background. So it yeah, this is gonna be dope. We'll figure something with this. We'll figure that out. Once we get that figured out, this is, again, it's done. It's done. I could do the let's say rearrangement. I could do the arrangement on this thing, you know, break it down, blah, 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 and then make some heat. All right, let's see. Is it here? It is not here. So I think I might put that next to this one. A little different, right? It's a little more energy, but still, I'm gonna put that right next to just masterfully crafted. That's what we're looking for, right? We just want that. Yeah, we could set that one next to that one. I'll say the bar is pretty high with that one. This one's a little like I like this one a little bit too. I said we could put that right next to it as well. Let that Let's let that bass ride, right? Yes, we're getting some of these, and that's all I'm trying to say, right? Just like, let's go. Let's do. Yeah, I'll probably separate these, just so they're not playing all on the same pattern, and then that way, we could throw in like the mid brass and then the high brass you made in the chorus or something like that, and just have it slowly kind of stack and come together, kind of thing. You know what? I don't even have to get fancy, but I'm really trying to learn more about the bass guitar and like more or less the technique, right? How they like to play, how they like to start, that kind of thing. Um, but we could always just back to the basics. You could just have a clean old right. You can just keep it like that. right? It could be just as simple as that and done. But like I said, I'm trying to get more familiar, right? That just hits a little different, right? Where you could just right when you can actually get something else that's kind of in there. Right, just having that. And just some different stuff that goes in there, plus still give you that nice like low end. Just it's just there's something different about it. And I've been stuck. I've been stuck, and I've been trying to perfect it so that I can get some really cool bass lines going, right? So we'll play around. I will go from there. But anyway, a little more bluesy, you know. But again, the more I stay at it, the easier it'll get. At some point, I'll learn the actual instrument. Right now, whatever. We just have to figure it out. We'll figure it out. Yeah, I like that. I like that. That's a Yo, yo, yo. What is going on here? Mr. Twister with the Ray. Appreciate that. How you doing this evening? Welcome, people. Welcome. Hold on. Can we get a pause? I'm Sigma the Majestic. Sigma's the name. Being majestic is the game, right? Majesty, majestic. The etymology simply means great. So when I say be majestic, be great. It's also why I call the king your majesty. Sometimes they call him your greatness because the words are interchangeable. How's everybody doing? What were you getting into, Mr. Twister? Were you gaming? Were you making music? All right, let's see here. So we just put together. You know what? I gotta go back. I gotta go back. Hold on. Can we for a split second? Gotta go back. Watching a TV show from 1992 about a talking dog that was also a cop. We ain't talking about. Wait, no. I'm about to say Ren 1010, but he ain't talk. But he was a police dog. Then again, hold on, my memory, man, my memory. Only animal I remember that like talked, I believe, was Mr. Ed, but I might be showing my age there. Might be showing my age there. For the base, I am using some complete or contact libraries. So have the Rickenbacker, I believe it's called, and then this right here, the J base. So I got a few of them, and what I like about these, because we kind of reached a point where like quality is pretty much there, right? So what we don't really have from our MIDI keyboards is expression, right? So I like what they're trying to do. It's not completely there yet, but if I want to kind of slide two notes together, we'll detect it and attempt to slide that for me, right? So that right there in itself is pretty dope, and it's not all of the libraries, but some of them have the expressive like technology in it, and it makes it so worth it. This one the most. Right, and I got key switches. I can change how they are played. Like we might get more of like a. Let's see if we can. No, not this one. Not this one. Is it not this one? So I can get like a muted sound. I can get different things out of it. And I guess I'm not far enough down on the keyboard here. Um, but yeah, I like just the sounds I can get, the presets. I can come in here. I can actually mess with this stuff here as well, right? So it looks like a picture, but you can actually, you know, pull up the amp and stuff like that and do everything kind of right here. But these are a ton of presets, so you can kind of scroll through and find something that you really like, and then say I want to use that instead. So right, you can get something that sounds pretty nice. Yeah. I have Complete 14, the collector's edition. I don't have 15 yet. I plan on upgrading in the summer. That's kind of been my thing. Wait for the summer, get the 50% off for the upgrade, and then just upgrade to the new one. Um, but everything I have here so far is like really, really good. I didn't feel like there was any like immediate need to have to jump up. You said I have the icon base. I don't have icon, but it's got a ton of other stuff. Like even more like stuff you would more hear. It's got more of like that. Or yeah, it did. Right, so you might hear this got more like a funk kind of sound. You know what I'm saying? Right, so there's different ones. And then of course the icing on the cake is all the rhythms that you get. So I notice people when I like try and refer them, they're like, it sounds really good, but it's expensive. Until you actually get this and you realize why it's so expensive, right? So being able to come back here and not just be able to play this melodically, but the back end has a ton of pre-made rhythms, and then you could even create your own rhythms, right? So maybe ways that guitars are played that you could not mimic by a keyboard, you could actually find something, right? You can't make all those sounds, right? But you can say, hey, I actually like that rhythm, right? Go in here, hit your key switch, right? And then you can control that with your keyboard on what it's actually gonna play, right? So bouncing between the 1 and the 5. You can get some of them a little deeper. They'll have like a voicing thing, and then you can choose how it's gonna be voiced, or you can choose for it to play as played, right? So if you only hold 2 notes, it's only playing 2 notes, but it's gonna play it in that rhythm, right? And in that order. So yeah, they really are. I had a friend, he reached out to me, he's like, I think they were having some kind of a deal, and it was what was it, complete 15, I think it was standard for like 300, right? Regular price like 6 or something. And I was telling him, that's a steal. It's a steal. And he's like, I don't know, man, I don't know. And I'm like, look, I had to go show him. Like, not only are you getting a bundle of different things, like not just the libraries, but other VSTs, massive, reactor, all that other kind of stuff. But if you go and look at Contact 8 by itself alone, it's $300. So it's like you could either buy Contact 8 for $300 and then add extra the libraries you're gonna put into it, or you could just buy the complete 15 standard, get Contact 8 with other VSTs and libraries, drums, that kind of stuff. Like you get a whole package for 300. I don't know if he did it, but I tried to get him. I tried to get him to get it. Like you're gonna get that, and it's gonna change your life. It's gonna change your life. And what I have is a bit further because there's so much other stuff in here, right? Anything I might need, a lot of it's won't say a lot, but some of it is more supposed to be geared towards like cinematic stuff, like if you're trying to score and all that, like this brass here. Right? It sounds cool, and all the different articulations you have here and all that. And sometimes I dip into them. It works, right? So we had just put this together, and I'm gonna fight with this bass. But we'll see what we're gonna do. Oh, I changed the bass guitar. That's okay. Right? So I'm gonna figure out something nice to sit under this, and we're gonna be okay. Yeah, that we're gonna figure something out. Really, I just need the bass. I would feel like everything else is cool. It's kind of it's full with what we could get in there. And then I have this kind of under. We added in a lot of some of the stuff is more percussive or like more for like cinematic, but I got that kind of stuff, right? So you can go in there are loops, but you can also get the one shots, right? So we kind of took those one shots and we right? So we created our own little percussive pattern to go under that. And that kind of gave us a pretty good groove for how we were gonna do the drums. I like it. I like it a lot. And once I get that that bass line under there, it's a wrap. It's gonna be a pure rap. Essentially, what I'm gonna do is all of the tracks that I'm making, I'm gonna be putting these out for streamers and content creators to use as like background music and stuff like that. As far as being able to get a hold of the music to say put in videos as you're gonna put out on like social media or something like that. If you want, like using your video editing program, I think what I'll end up doing at some point is creating a section in my Discord, just dropping it there, so people can get the actual files. But I have this stuff put up, YouTube, places like that. So if people need like a playlist to pull up, don't want to worry about, DMCA takedown requests or getting messages saying that you can't monetize the video, blah, 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 blah. You won't have to worry about that. The only downside is there's no lyrics to it. That's the only downside, right? Also been trying to teach myself jazz. Started that last year, so want to be able to do more R&B. Eventually move into like neo soul and stuff like that. So I'm trying to learn some new tricks and things like that as well. So sometimes we cook up some stuff here. I'm trying. When did I start? Man, sit down. I got a story. No, I'm playing. I've been involved with music for about 20 years now. But mostly when I first started, I was an artist. I was a rap artist. Um, I made tracks, and then I kind of started falling in love with, you know, being more behind the scenes. So I ended up shifting from that to starting to learn to make my own beats. But like, I don't have any schooling, right? I can't show you any degrees. Um, my biggest thing was trying to get the music I was making to sound good, right? So I spent a good portion of my time with music just trying to get things to sound good. Now it's to a point where the, I got that down pat, right? So not only do I create the music on stream, but I'll actually do mix downs. Like I'll walk through, right? We'll mix the whole thing down, start to finish, right? And we'll go from, you know, a pre-mix to a nice clean mix. I used to do the mastering on top of, which was terrible. Like time wise, was terrible to sit there, do the mixing and the mastering in one sitting, knowing you had to wake up the next morning and pretty much discard almost everything you did. It's like I had to go back, undo everything I did for the master, like just bypass it, make sure the mix was good first, and then go back to the mat. Like it was too much. So now I just do the walkthrough for like the mixing, and then we just end it there. But I could do it all, start to finish, no problem. Vocals, whatever I got, no problem. Um, Even ran into a few people who were streaming, making music, and I ended up, mixing down their EPs and stuff like that. So I got like stuff in here. It's been crazy. It's been crazy. At one point, I did get in the beat club, but I ended up not really doing anything except for like a lot of networking. I think I got more value out of that, especially with on the music theory end, than I did like trying to submit stuff, right? So I don't I don't regret it. Um, right, and some of the advice I was given really helped kind of throw me forward. Best advice I received, I'd say, was to pick a key, not a scale, but a key, right? And then learn everything you can in that key. Learn all the tricks, all of that, because everything is formulaic. So if you decide to move to another key, then all those tricks and everything you learn go with you, right? You can utilize that, and that helps so much. So most of my stuff you will hear, right, in the key of C, right? And I like C minor, so I play a lot of stuff in C minor, right? So we built this is in C minor, and that's kind of like my home base is C, right? Just learn different things and techniques that I could do. Sometimes I'll learn like a progression, and I'll sit with that progression long enough to where I figure out something that's not so common, right? Because you could sit here and do that. That's kind of dope. Then you can. That's something that's less common. Then I got. Here we go. Then goes here, right? Oh, sorry. Right, then it goes back. So just learning like different stuff that I could do is cool, and then you could always take it right to another key because you know the moves you made, right? So it was like the greatest advice that I could get. Practice it in that key, right? In that scale that I'm familiar with, whatever, and then I could just jump around, and it doesn't matter anymore. Now I could change the vibe of it at will, learning how to do that stuff. So yeah, it's definitely like you said earlier, once you realize like how much you really don't know and like how much there actually is, then you realize there's so much you can do. um I'll say another big one, right? If you take, right, I might show you this. Where are we even here? Are we home? All right, so let's take this, right? And so what you'll notice is, even though we're playing this C major, we got all these extensions here. If you actually look at it, it's playing every note in the C major scale. It's just every other note, but at some point we go back to those notes in the middle that we skipped in the beginning, right? Before you get back to C. So then you just realize at any time you're playing a note, any other notes are viable, but in what relation, right? So you could play G at the bottom with your C major on top instead of having to do that, right? You could play your G major with your C on top, right? Because as you come back around, first note you're gonna hit is that C, right? So you really just start. It's what does it sound like to you, and in the context of everything you're playing, does it actually sound good? And if it does, then use it. Wrong note, right? You just you just start having fun with it after that, especially once you start taking through the scales. There's only 12 notes, so you're only going to get basically second 12. You got major, minor, diminished, half diminished, augmented. There's only 5 type of chords you're gonna be able to make from one note, right? Major, minor, your diminished, right? You can go through these, your augmented. That's it. And the more you start playing with the scales, the more you start running into the same chords. And you go, oh, well, here's my C major, but if I go to do like E minor, well, I just played this in my C major, right? I may not have played that in my C major, but I've definitely played that in my C major. Like you start just running into stuff that you played before, and then the piano's not so scary, right? Coming in here and playing, right? Because in another scale, you've had to play the same chord, different order, other chords, notes, right? But you've had to play this, and you only have the 12 notes, so it's bound to repeat. And all you have to do is just stay with it, and eventually you just get comfortable, right? Sorry. Right? You get comfortable with it, and after that, it's not a problem. It's just hearing stuff, and that's where it gets good. That's where I started getting good because you could just right, you could definitely just tap it out, but once you kind of already once you have the knowledge, you have the awareness, and once you have the awareness, just everything just starts popping in. Like I said, you could do something right, but you could also take this, move it up a third, and play that same thing, right? And just shift everything up a third, and now you have something completely different, and now your progression doesn't end up doing something like this, but we just repeat at another key, right? Where E flat major instead of C major, but we're gonna repeat those same steps and we'll get something that sounds pretty nice. And so you still end up with that 1 7 3 in E flat major, right? And the numbers, the math, right? Which I love math. So after that, I was just like, no way. You mean to tell me I could have learned this? Then you just start beating yourself up. But but I love it. I love it here. But I'll say my biggest thing is on the engineering side of things. So mixing and stuff like that, I'm done. I got that down to like a science. Yeah, it's just the more I do it, the more I start kind of seeing things, and then usually by the end of the stream, I'll usually try and give out some kind of a tip or a warm up that I've learned, um, even down to like droning. That's definitely not the piano. And so you can just 1 and 5, but just play the scale. And this is stuff I'm learning while I'm trying to learn jazz, right? So this allows you to hear as you're playing that chord what other notes sound like against that chord, right? So you don't have to, because you're playing C major, the 1 and 5 here, play up here, right? So you could play other things that might actually sound pretty good. So here's that E minor, right, with this, and you can play like that. Here's your 3, here's your 6, 1 5, right? So you start kind of just playing with it, and these are just more warm up things. So hey, when you're not creating, you feel kind of bored, it's like something you could do. And what I started doing, because they want you to just sit and do that on one scale for like 10 15 minutes, nah, I'm all right with that. So I'll probably mess around with this for about a minute, right? And then once I get done with major, I just shift the scale to minor. Right? And then we'll shift up that half step. And I'll do that till I go through all 12 keys in like 10 minutes. And then doing that every day, I get used to playing every single scale, every single major and every single minor scale, right? And that is another thing. So besides outside of doing my 2 5 1s, right? I'll go and do that for a warm up, and then I'll do the droning, and I'll go through all 12 keys. And then once I get done with that, then I'm good for the day or start creating or something like that. But I make sure I get those two in. If I come across anything else interesting, I'll add it to my arsenal. But at the moment, that's pretty much all I got. So let's see what we can do here. Let's see if I can try and get something else going. Yeah, you came in right after we had just finished that one too. So let's see, smooth that. Um, open this. So these last year UAD had a sale. I don't know. I think they're still kind of doing it, but for like $50, they give you the pretty much like 7 plugins you would need for like mixing, right? So they give you all of the EQs, some compressors, that kind of stuff. Um, but I ended up going a step higher, getting like the producer. I think it was called Producer Essentials or the Essentials, something. So not only did I get the stuff that I needed for mixing, but I also got some of their VSTs. So huge. I keep forgetting I do that because the mixing, the plugins I use for mixing, the EQs and stuff look so small. I make it bigger so people can see what I'm doing. But you can go through here, and this stuff sounds like really, really good. Oops. So sometimes I'll use this stuff. I have a piano and organ. It's got like a B1. Um, there are a couple of synthesizers, but I don't too much deal with the synthesizers like that. Um, but I like the way this sounds. So sometimes I'll turn to this. It just has like a nice ring to it. Uh, what can we do? It just sounds so good. It's like we gotta use it. I've definitely used it a few times, and then with the stuff that I have a complete, I feel like I don't need anything else. Let's shoot. Hold on. Got some follows here. Goonie, appreciate the follow. Also got Twister, appreciate the follow. Who else? Okay, and Mr. Big Banks, I seen him earlier. All right, appreciate the follow, guys. Sorry I did not see that. I definitely caught the raid. It ended up being didn't I? Okay. Don't tell me it froze. Oh no. No, remove it. Uh, and it does. Interesting. So it goes here, here, here. It's a little too close. A little too close. Okay. I could do that. Wanted to cut something short, or oh, how does it go? Quick check, quick check, quick check. So we pull. We already have this. Uh, and you go here. This stays the same. Okay. Okay. And then it comes out. Hey, there we go. There we go. Okay, so let's see if we can move it. Cakewalk. We'll live with that. Or yeah, could also and we still that might be cool like okay, check this out. Check this out. Let's do that might be a little too low, right? So let's bring this down. And then come here. Okay, and then we switch. So same thing, get some different color. Switch. That could be something. Which is switch. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. We messed up. So we'll do this really quickly. Of course, these go here. Oh, okay. Sounds a little muddy right here. We might remove one of these notes. Okay. I will accept that as is. Ooh. Not that. I want to say, why does it sound like it's so here on take limiter. That's fine. Down a little bit. I kind of want to have this like layered. Actually, let me take a shortcut. I don't know if I'll do the lower thing though, but a little lower. We might use this instead. Who knows? That gives me an idea. Let's take this one. Okay. I got you. I got you. I got you. I think. Okay, I got you. That we could do that. Okay. Yeah. So we'll take it from B. Ah, we got it. We got it. We got it. Something something like that. I think we can. I think we could rock with that. Um, if something changes as we're building and we got to rearrange this baseline some kind of way, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Nothing set in stone here. Okay. Ah, could have took it. That's okay. That's okay. We're should have just finished playing the other part too. I wasn't even thinking about it. I was like, idea done. Something like that. So I think what I want to do is I think it's gonna be that. Let's take it to like 1-4. Yeah, we just need like a little bit, but we don't need a whole. Because like this, on some parts, it feels like it cuts out a little too fast. So we just want to just a little bit more. Now let's copy that. Now that we made that adjustment. Back. All right, so we got something simple but effective. So that way it's not exactly the same the second time around, right? Could go right here. Right, that way there's something that's just a little different the second time around. Way second time around, it's a little different. Here we go. And then what we're gonna do here is because we actually want these to slide. So I'm gonna move that just a bit and then make sure this note is overlapping this note. And that should do it. Oh, it overlapped. Sorry. Yeah, we can leave it like that. It's fine. Okay. Okay. But that might. Whoa. What is that? think it's me. Definitely still moving. I don't think it's this, is it? It could be. I didn't know that was that intense. Well, excuse me. Let me see if I... Yep, it's me. Welcome to latency. We're in trouble. We gotta have the latency up that high. We're in trouble, people. Okay, so you could try and find some kind of like the 16. See if we can find something. Fortunately, I can't make my own stuff here. Kind of, but not really. So I'm with it. I'm with it. Wrong note. That should do it for that. All right. I'm going to go all the way over. So not that. What's making that noise? This one. Yep, we will be taking you. I don't know if I'll have it repeat like that forever, but at some point. Or is it something maybe? Go digging. I have more sounds than I know what to do with. Maybe. Fine with that. second one. I don't like when they come in automatically panned, so I like to center it, and then I'll do the panning at the end. To me, I feel like I can get the correct volume level, just keep everything centered for now, and then after mixing it and all that stuff, we can start moving some stuff around. Make sure they sound about even. I guess it doesn't matter. Take any one of them. All right, and what we're gonna do is flip through these patterns. That's a whole nother beat, but we're not gonna talk about that right now. Go back. Oh, I see it has vibrato. Sounds kind of crazy, don't it? So what we're gonna do is we'll go here. So we'll get rid of the low end of the strings, and we'll just keep. I don't like it. You do have to go with that. Okay. Okay, hold on. Can we do something like that, maybe? Take this and just keep. I don't see it. There we go. See, that's where it wants to go. Which I kind of just don't. That's where it wants to go. Guess we could do that too. That works. So we have a couple of ways that this could play. I don't know if that should go first and then the other. But there's two different ways that this can. Yeah. We turned up the latency. I gotcha. That's fine. That's okay. So there's a way I could potentially blend these two together, or just have it. It could do something like that, right? Oh no. Okay, so we can something like this. Then I'm gonna go searching for sub bass, but essentially what I would like to do, layer 2, right? Give it a little more low end. So it's cool, right? And we won't have the sub bass as loud, right? But we'll have it mixed in just so it gives a little bit more. All right, what do y'all think? So with this, just really quickly, here, kicks. Let's get rid of this. Basically, I'm trying to separate this stuff. I think I need to do individual for this. I don't think I'm gonna split them, so we'll just that keep all the hats together, and then we'll get symbol its own thing. Split it. Then it's so often, and then get rid of this, except the once it says it's gonna be here, I could be wrong, but let's see. Yes, I'm definitely wrong. It could go right there, but I think we're gonna leave it right here. You have something like of course I didn't let it go, so I'm still playing. And we'll get a little bit more here in the kick too. But it actually doesn't sound too bad. I won't complicate it. Sure, because the bass so boom, boom. We could do that. I'm happy. And guess what? It's 11:11, folks. I'm not saying anything magical happy here. I'm just saying maybe there's something to it. Maybe it means something. All right. Yeah, this is pretty much it, right? Then you can duplicate it, it comes back over, and then we're just like, let's pull the bass out, right? Just bring it back. Nah, we don't need these. Maybe. Could probably leave out this other snare right here. Something to think about. And then or let's try this. Um, it's a double snare, okay. I think that's coming from here. Then we can fade it out right here. As soon as this comes back in. Don't need it. That second snare is kind of bothering me. I don't know where. I don't know what that is. Might be the snare that's doing that. I'm not seeing there's like an extra snare anywhere. Right when it goes back to the beginning. Here's an easy way to do it. None of the melodies. See what I'm saying? Was it the snare? Right. Look, we're not gonna talk about that. We're not gonna talk about that, all right? Listen, I was looking dead at it too. I was looking dead at it. We're not gonna talk about that. Alright, problem solved. Okay, so let's go back. Take the mixer. Mission. Value. Get that value back where we had it. 8. I probably did this too quickly, but if anything, I'll probably go back and add like an intro. It's like a short one. I don't want it to be too long, but we can maybe like the second half of this. About 21, so it's about 11 seconds intro. And then instead of having the chorus play, we'll just have this section play and then into the verse, which I like the sound of that. Wrong tool. And then we'll just have to drag this, which is not a problem. Done. Right. So one that I'll say we're done. Right. This is done. The second one, which was the first one we did tonight, I just need to get a solid bass line. Yeah, I need a solid bass line in it. That's a wrap. That's a wrap. Shut it down, people. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. We're getting closer to midnight here. But again, I got tons of other stuff we worked on. I'm going to make this playlist. It will be available. You guys will be able to use this for your streams, right? If you want for any kind of video content you're creating, whatever. If you find something that you like hearing and you would like to use it, fine. The only thing I ask, don't try to create a mixtape with it. That's it. If that's the case, come talk to me, right? Come talk to me about it. But as far as the instrumentals and people just being able to use them and evading strikes and having their content demonetized and all that extra stuff, hey, look, I'm standing behind y'all on this, right? And middle fingers up. There's some people out there in the industry for making this possible. It is what it is, right? Also, I think it's safer, right? Than anything, because they like to do stuff. So also we are find it. I will be switching over pretty soon. I'm going to get back to this other playlist, which has a lot of cool games in it, right? And we're going to take those and we're going to do some chopping and things, right? We're going to put it together. And if we can, which for me is most important, is layer it. If I can't do that, I don't want it. I don't want to work on it. If I can't make this a little bit more personal, other than the video game music, drums, and bass, I don't want it. I don't want to deal with it, right? I'll be like, I'm sorry, it's not happening. I have to tell you, it's not happening, right? And I put that on Sonic and Knuckles. But yeah, we'll be working on this as well, and there'll be a second playlist for you. Cause you know, as far as video game music goes, they've been pretty nice. I'd probably be just slightly afraid of Nintendo, but everything else is game on. It's game on, people. Alright, so with that being said, it's time to exit. Appreciate everyone for stopping by. Again, Twister, appreciate the raid. I'll definitely give you a follow, and I have to check you out sometime. Come pull up and see what you got going on. Remember, stay patient, remain diligent, and as always, be majestic. If you can develop the skills to keep calm and carry on, you too can achieve greatness. And with that, I'm out. Peace.